quick message before we start this episode of The Road to Glory. This is where the new episodes are coming in. So as most of you know, I re-uploaded all of the old episodes of The Draft to Glory onto my second channel and removed them from my main channel. So this is the first episode where it's all fresh content, where no one will have been able to see it before, because I'm the only one who's seen it. So here you go, enjoy, and the rest of The Draft to Glory should be coming out daily from this point on. Hope you enjoy, and smash a thumbs up if you do, and subscribe if you are new around here. If you guys need Ultimate Team coins, then go and check out MMOPO.com. Their link will be down in the description. Use code Capgun to get yourself a discount. This is Capgun Tom here, and welcome back to episode number 12, I believe it is, of our Draft to Glory. Today we're going to be picking up where we left off in the last episode. We've sold a few things from the last episode as well. Contracts, etc. just disappearing out the door. If you've missed any of the episodes so far in the series, guys, I'd highly recommend you go back and watch them, because it will sort of tell you how we got up to this point so far and how we've managed to turn what was 300 FIFA points so far into probably, once we've sold everything in the club, the best part of 150,000 coins. We are playing out of our socks at the moment. As you can see, if we go to the online draft where we are doing all of our drafting, of course, you can see that our record is currently 41-5, and we have 9 draft wins in a row. So we've won more times than we've lost, which for me is insane, because on my main account, I win the draft 1 in every 3 times on average. So definitely performing a lot higher, or a lot better than maybe I am on my other account. Maybe it's just I'm taking it more seriously. Maybe it's because I'm dedicating my time to it. Like, I'm sitting down, I'm not streaming it, I'm not doing anything else, I'm full focus mode whilst I'm playing. I'm literally just sitting there and playing the draft with a bit of music on, and that is absolutely it. So yeah, let's go dive into our first draft of the day. Fingers crossed we can keep it going. Fingers crossed we can get something good finally out of the packs. Fingers crossed we could get a good formation, but actually we've been given trash bag galore. Oh dear, I don't really want to play a 4-1-4-1. I just don't think I'll be able to play very effectively with it. 3-5-2. I played a lot of this formation last year. I don't know if it's all that good this year. We're going to give it a go. We haven't really got that much choice. I can't be playing that 4-1-4-1. Right, okay, I'm going to take Socrates for our centre attacking mid to get us underway. Because then we can... Honestly, we can build anything, pretty much anything we like. Let's see what we get for strikers. We're going to get Mbappe, Ibrahimovic, Aspas, or Hyun-min. The thing is, if you take Mbappe, you're putting yourself in a situation where you're not going... If you want to start him in the team, you're not really going to have another good option to go next to him at striker. There really isn't any Ligue 1 strikers that I would like to play alongside Mbappe. There are quite a few Prem players I would happily play though. Right, let's go Hyun-min. Let's go Hyun-min. He is absolutely amazing on this game as well, so it's not like, ooh, okay. Hang on a second, not had this card before. Prime Bergkamp. Decent, yeah. I think we're going to try him just like, I mean, he might not be any good, but I mean, our formation's no good, so why not give him a go in our bad formation? And then if we play badly, we can just blame it on Bergkamp. Hashtag blame it on Bergkamp. Right, okay. How are we going to build out this team? I think we just want to pretty much find out what our defensive lineup's going to be. Ooh, bit of Schmeichel, that's not bad. Right, we won't even bother taking the other goalkeeper then. And we're just going to build out from here. Right, we don't have any Prem players, so let's take the best of the La Liga centre-backs. We'll take this fella. Don't really want to be playing him though. Ooh, Van Dijk or Varane. I think we need fast centre-backs. I'm going to take Varane, okay? Because we've already got a La Liga centre-back, and we need fast centre-backs to go alongside down the wings. So, right, we've not got the... Campbell. Now, I used him before, and he wasn't bad, but he did feel a little bit clunky. Sergio Ramos, I'd rather have one of his special cards. Right, maybe we take Sol Campbell and play him as our central centre-back. Just a bit of a rock. Baresi is just so dreadful. I'm just never touching that card again. As long as I live, I refuse to put him in my team. Right, let's see if we can find or poach out another centre-back from the bench so that we know exactly what's going on with this thing. We get Jordi Alba. Okay, so what we'll most likely do, I don't mind playing him off Chem in this and just playing him like that. Because that will, yeah, that won't be too bad. That's because he's fast. Like realistically, he's fast. So, and I've heard people or pros, some pros, not don't quote me on this, but some pros have started playing wing backs as centre backs instead of centre backs because they're just better. So, how will we build the rest of this? Like we could go La Liga through the middle. Yeah, I think we're probably going to try and go La Liga. We'll see what we get though. Carvalho's screen card. Okay, yeah, we can work with that. And what else we got? Oh, I want to take Kante. Can I take Kante? I don't know how I'll get the chemistry link on him to get him full chem. The same with Carvalho. But he's way better than Banega. Let's take him. Right, realistically, the right and left mids in this game are just never going to get used. They just really aren't. The right and left mids don't get used because the players that pop up in those positions just aren't good enough. There's like a Heung-min Son that comes up at left mid, and that's like the only premium player that's a left midfielder. I mean, there's some usable players, but not like epic players. Right. Huh. Mane would not get me chem. I would like him to get me chem, but he wouldn't actually get me chem. I could take Griezmann. This is a bit of a tricky one. I'm in a little bit of a dilemma. I mean, realistically, if I take Aubameyang, is there anyone that's going to give him a strong link that I want to use in this? Probably not, to be honest. Griezmann, then I could put in Messi. I could probably put in Messi anyway and get full chem in this squad. And I don't really like using Griezmann, so I'm going to take Mane. It might be a mistake, but I'm going to take him. Right. None of this helps. We'll take another La Liga player in case we need to dump someone in for a bit of chem. We'll take Neres there because all the others stink. Right, Harry Kane. We could take him to start him, or we could take Bale. If we take Bale, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, would it? Let's take Bale just in case we don't get another good right mid from our draft. Oh, now we've got Ronaldo. We're taking him. Hopefully, if we could get like, who would be good for us? Like any icon that plays like left or right mid would be great for us. Okay. In fact, we could probably play like a Guedes. A Guedes would be great. Guedes can come up in the left mid spot, so let's see if we can get him. That would be epic if we got Guedes here. It's not quite what we're looking for. None of these link. We could take Joaquin. He'll actually get chem links there and give Carvalho the chemistry we're looking for. Right, we'll take him. We will take him. Right, let's see what else we're going to get. Ooh, there's Messi. Right, I think we're going to be looking for a La Liga CDM, someone to come in and play instead of someone to come in and take the spot of Kante. I think that's probably the best way of doing it, to be honest. Carvajal. Yeah, we'll take him. I can't really see any way that I'm going to put him in, but... Oh, there's Modric. Let's go. Right, okay. Modric can go in for Kante then. Right, that's not too bad, actually. The team doesn't look horrific. Let's quickly take our right mid so that we can put Thingy in. Old Messi. And I mean... Ronaldo's going to start on 7, which isn't terrible. And then we can probably bring on Mane at left mid. And then if we're struggling, and maybe move Messi to cam. And then bring on... Because I don't really want to play Joaquin or Socrates, to be honest. I really don't really feel at ease with either of those two players. There's that new Hernandez card. It's not really helpful for us. I wish that EA would program the draft so that it would, instead of giving you players that, I would rather it gave you players that actually fit your formation. So, for example, if you've got a narrow formation, don't give us like 8 wingers, Don't give us wingers in every single position. We get the silver selection, the goalkeeper spot. Right, I think that's how we're going to start the team, to be honest. Let's see if we can get this to go high. I feel like this is quite a high-rated draft, to be honest. Got a couple more to switch off as well. A couple of 86s there. And Carvajal as well. I think that makes it the highest rated possible. And it goes 189. Okay, it's going to be interesting to try out Bergkamp. Yeah, I wish Kante could play. That would have been really good if he could play, but I don't think there's a way that I can get him in to start. So I think what we'll do, Messi to Cam, and we'll bring on Mane and Heung-min Son on the wings. I think that might be the play here. Maybe even, I might even try out Bale, I don't know. Is there anyone that can give Messi some chem? Oh, someone can give Ronaldo chem, that's a good start. Yeah, Ronaldo can get some chem with the Serie A manager, so we'll give it to him, and I'll put him on 8. Right, okay, so there is a summary of our draft. This is going to be kind of interesting to play with a 3-back. I'm not overly confident, but fingers crossed it's not going to be too horrific, and I'm going to want to gouge my eyes out by the end of it. Fingers crossed, boys. So here we go. Our first opponent is using a 4-2-3-1 with nominee Koulibaly, Silva and Van Dijk in his team, and he does take the lead against us there. As you can see, Ibrahimovic just smashes that in near post past my player, and he takes the lead. So a bit of a shaky start, but we just go to work on him, and you can see here we're running with Messi, and I was just like, okay, pop that through to Bergkamp, and he puts it into the back of the net. Now, do I like Bergkamp? He's very much like a lot of the players that I have a problem with. He's too big. Small players are 100% meta this year, in my opinion. I think they're much stronger, especially when in terms of attackers, much better than the taller players who feel a little bit clumsy, etc. So yeah, I'm guessing that's why Messi is so much considered this year for the first time in years and years to be better than Ronaldo, because he's small, whereas Ronaldo's slightly taller. I don't think Ronaldo's a bad player, don't get me wrong. It's just a few of the taller players I don't get along with. It's their body type or something like that, and I think that Bergkamp is just one of them. And now people in the comment section are going to rip me and be like, Bergkamp's only 5'11" or something like that. Actually, I think he might be 6 foot. I don't know. You guys can let me know down in the comment section. Anyway, you can see here that we are 3-1 up. So after our bad start, we managed to get back into it nicely. Campbell gets the ball here. Modric with a nice turn to make a bit of space. He plays into Messi first time into Bergkamp. Bergkamp just pops it through to Ronaldo, who bangs it home first time to make it 4-1. So our early problems were soon forgotten, and we come home with a very clear-cut win, making it 4-1. Now we're into the next round. We're coming up against a player who's got like everybody out of position. Just don't, bro. Bring your players on. If you can't get chem on them, just bring them on. You're better off doing that. And at least that's how I feel anyway. A lovely ball through to Messi there. The reverse ball was delicious, and Messi just volleys it home first time to make it 1-0. Now you can see we're trying to find some space here for Ronaldo. We pop it through to him. The lovely touch over the goalkeeper to make it 2-0. Fantastic stuff from Ronaldo there. And yeah, this guy just wasn't that great at defending or the game in general. So we just made mincemeat of him. As you can see, we just passed this across to Messi. We were 2v1. How we even got into a 2v1 situation, I don't know. I would definitely not be letting that happen. If I was my opponent, I just wouldn't be letting myself get into a situation where I was in, that sort of area where I had 2v1. Only in very rare occasions do I find myself 2v1 at the back. We go 4-0 up, Ronaldo scoring again. Messi doing some work here out on the wing. He plays it inside to Bergkamp with a lovely touch. That was actually disgusting. In fact, this whole goal was blooming disgusting. Bergkamp putting it through to Kante, who backheels it through the goalkeeper's legs, lads. Through the goalkeeper's legs. And Messi, not to be outdone by Ronaldo, does the I can't even think of the word for it. The most delicious touch over the goalkeeper to make it 6-0. Not to be outdone there by CR7. The battle of the years is going on, and it's kind of interesting. I've always had this weird thing where I thought, you know what, Messi and Ronaldo purposely don't play well when you get them into the same team on previous FIFAs, but this year doesn't seem to be like that. Or maybe I'm just crazy, who knows? We're in the semi-finals. Crazy or not, we're playing pretty well, and you can see here we put it through with Socrates to Modric, and he bangs that away to make it 1-0 early on in the game. This is before I'd even had a chance to take my or put my substitutes on. Then we get Ronaldo away. He's trying to catch us with Traore, but we're way too far ahead. A simple ball roll opens up the chance to score, and we make it 2-0. That's 24 minutes in. We're looking pretty good, especially when we get another chance here. Ronaldo with the ball roll gets a little bit lucky, and then pops it through to Bergkamp, who takes it down beautifully and hits it. He is good, don't get me wrong. Bergkamp is good, but I just wouldn't put him in my team because he's just not that next level. There's like an elite tier of player, and he's just not quite there. And I think that if you went and checked his price on the market, you'd probably see that he doesn't fall into the likes of like the Eusebios, the Cruyffs, etc. Because those are the top tier players. Those are the elite of the elite, the cream of the crop, and the players that you really want, because they just are game changers. All of them are big game changers. If you've got multiple of them, yes, it makes it more difficult to lose. Anyway, you can see here our opponent does get back into this slightly as the ball comes out off our goalkeeper to make it 4-2. But we keep on pressing. I just love attacking, and you can see there we pop it through to Bergkamp, who does score. The pop balls are just disgusting. I don't know what I would do without them. I can't even remember how I used to play this game, to be honest. Anyway, you can see here we are playing the ball out from the back. We've got a couple minutes before the whistle blows. Lovely play here, and I mean, what a ball over the top from Messi, straight into Ronaldo's path. And we make it 6-2 to go into the final in very, very strong fashion. The 3-5-2 not really holding me back so far, but of course it all depends on the opponent you come up against this. Probably what I thought was like one of the worst teams that we came up against in this draft. Not much came on a lot of the players, but obviously sub players on and off. But we made good work early on. You can see here that we play it into Ronaldo, who plays it back to Messi, who plays it somehow through the legs to Ronaldo, and we get a goal. I honestly don't know. That shouldn't have been a goal in my opinion, but we'll take it nonetheless. You'll always take a goal in the final. Anyway, our opponent immediately got back into it here. As you can see, he manages to do work with Eriksen, dragging me all over the place and trying to get back for it, and somehow I missed the ball there. I thought I would have had that, and Vardy sinks it to make it 1-1. It's not until the second half that we are finally going to bottle a final when he goes through, he takes a shot, and unfortunately a ricochet straight back to him, and that is how the game ends. Unfortunately, we do try to get back into it. As you can see, we're doing everything we possibly can, and there is Kante for a chance, and the goalkeeper makes a good save. Really unfortunate stuff there, and even Messi couldn't make it go in. Anyway, he hits us on the break. As you can see, he's running through on goal. There's not much I can do. I try my best to power him off. Eriksen's just stronger, and he gets the winner there. So that is the end of the game. So that is the first time we've managed to actually lose a final, so that's not too bad, but oh my lord, what a final. Oh, there's a floating ball on the pitch. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate to lose that one. I really don't think we deserve to be going the way 3-1 losers from that game. I had majority of the pressure I felt. Yeah, I mean, look, he's just, that second goal that he scored was just absolute trash, wasn't it? His face, the ball ricochets straight back to him, he scores it. Like, realistically, whatever, there's no point in talking about games that you've lost, because you're never going to come off looking like a good person, are you? Because you're never going to really agree with the result, but that one was a little bit, and there was a lot of delay as well. At least we've got a 25k pack and a 15k pack out of it, so there's a good chance that we could actually make some coins here. Fingers crossed. Anyway, that does take us to 44-0-6. I was hoping to go 45-0-5 with another draft win, but you can't be too upset with that, especially since I got a 3-5-2, which I won't, although we did okay with it, I won't be using it again. It's just so poor defensively. Last year it had quite a nice balance between defence and attack, and this year it just doesn't. It's just all attack and no defence whatsoever. So I won't be using that formation again in this series, as long as I can avoid it. That is, of course. Right. Okay. I think we'll just store all of this for now, and then we'll deal with that later. Because as I said, I'm recording in the last episodes. I'm recording everything a little bit ahead of time, just so that over Christmas you've got some videos to watch, because I'm going to be away with the fam over Christmas. So getting ahead, and I'll be sorting all of the stuff out in the club in the coming days. Anyway, let's get this 25k pack popped open. Fingers crossed for boards. No boards. Okay, that's just going to be a dreadful. That's actually a really bad reward, I think. We'll be lucky to break even off it. Neres. I mean, I don't think Neres is going to be selling for all that much at the moment. Let me have a look. Neres. What are we saying, Neres? 1k. Okay, so that's pretty disappointing. I feel like we could have done a lot better, or we could have got a lot more out of that, despite the fact that we lost the final. Yeah, I think I probably would have been better off losing the first round and getting a silver players pack, because at least something in that pack would have sold. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you smash a big thumbs up. Go check out the other episodes of the Draft to Glory that we've done so far. The link to the playlist is down in the description. And I will leave it there, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!